There have been a lot of people on TV going nuts about the executive order regarding the banning of flag burning. The conservatives and liberals are both saying it's a violation of free speech. And I'm going to show you in this video why it isn't. President Trump is backing his EO up on case precedent in front of the Supreme Court, and that case being Brandenburg versus Ohio. And Brandenburg versus Ohio shows that what it does is it puts restrictions on free speech. In other words, you can't use free speech as a defense for committing a crime. It like inciting a riot. If your free speech, if your speech incites a riot or other eminent lawless, unlawful acts, is how it was defined in the ruling, eminent unlawful acts, you're not entitled to the protection. So if you take that flag and you set it on fire with the intent of inciting a riot, you're not protected. If you set that flag on fire and then subsequently you caused a dumpster fire or brush fire or anything like that, you're no longer protected. And that was used in a lot of the court cases in the riots from 2020. Well, I was burning a flag and this 8-story building suddenly erupted in flames. You know, that's the kind of specious claims that will no longer be available to them. Also, because of this executive order and the way it's worded and the way it's consistent with Brandenburg versus Ohio, it brings back the flag burning statutes. So in other words, if you use that to commit a crime, that's the predicate act that will cause the burning of the flag to be against the law. So that activates that federal statute, which then you go to prison for up to a year. So that's pretty much fit everything in a nutshell. I'm surprised the networks haven't had their legal analysis people on, their constitutional law people on, because it's pretty obvious to me. All right, if you like my content, please follow and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless. Hang loose.